Gentlemen, welcome back to Goffstown High School Boys Volleyball after a 2-year hiatus. The last time we've played a game for boys volleyball was back in around the June timeframe of 2019. It's now April of 2021, and we are back on the court. This is Matthew Kennerson bringing the game today from Goffstown High School, and the hometown Goffstown Grizzlies are hosting the Souhegan Sabres. First match of this long overdue spring boys volleyball season. And it looks like Souhegan's going to open up the serve today. For folks that have been away from volleyball, this is a best of 5, must win by 2, rally scoring with a point being scored on every serve, and the games are to 25. We've got quite a senior heavy lineup for Goffstown this year. The two outsides are senior Aaron Odess wearing number 9. And it's hard to recognize some of the players with the masks on. The other outside is another senior, Broden McCune, number 10. So I think we have a little roster mix up here right now in where they're going to start for rotations. And they've got it fixed. But again, Aaron Odess, senior, number 9, is an outside hitter, and Broden McCune, number 10, the other outside hitter. The middles, we have another senior, Maddox Harden, number 12, and Jack Kelly, number 3. As a setter, we have a junior, Cole Bergeron, wearing number 2. And Kara Giannis, the libero, wearing the white shirt for Goffstown. And then lastly on the court, we have Will Tipping as the right side. Hit long from McCune, but a good swing to open up the season. And the ball's gone down the hallway, so we have to bring another ball. Yeah, they have to change the balls when a parent or fan. Now that we've got the ball situation figured out, Souhegan will serve again with a 1-0 lead. Oh, I need to update the iPad. You see, Julie, it's been 2 years. I have to remember to update the iPad. Oh, nice put back by Tipping.
That was great.
Well, since she's broken the ice, we'll introduce Julie Karagianis joining me in the broadcast booth.
Hello.
Oh, hit outside, or hit down the line, but out. And Goffstown has taken a 3-0 lead. Going to call that a double call on the Souhegan setter. And you can generally tell when the ball spins or comes out at an odd angle. It was definitely an out-of-system ball with the setter Bergeron, number 2, having to take that first ball. So, all right, I'm pretty sure the score is right, although I'm not sure. Souhegan's going to score again, playing pretty much point per point so far. And that ball's out. Oh, wait. Hey, Julie, can you look at the window? Does it say Goffstown 3, Souhegan 5?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got that wrong on here. Goffstown is on the left, and Souhegan is on the right. There we go. 5-4.
5-4. Perfect.
And number 6 for Souhegan will start the serve. That ball's still alive off the ceiling. But there's a kill from senior Aaron Audess. Players will rotate, and we'll see the libero. This is the free substitution. And we're seeing Harden, the senior, number 12, into the game for the first time. Good pass from Kelly.
Ooh.
Nice hustle from the Souhegan defense there, but that was a pretty strong shot from Audess. Kelly serving. This is Kelly's first year playing volleyball as a senior, which is great. Another putback from Tipping on that overpass. And Tipping, number 13. And Goffstown's on a mini run here. 8-4 lead. To the outside, blocked. Nice cover from Souhegan. Outside to Audess again. And another kill. That was a nice little rally there.
Absolutely.
We had a nice double block from Maddox and Tipping, but good cover by the Souhegan player. Overpass and just tipped back down by Maddox. And he's a first-year senior as well for the Goffstown Grizzlies. First-year player.
Oh, great serve.
There's an ace from Kelly. That's hit long from Souhegan. I think what we're going to see this year, Julie, is some pretty good competition from Goffstown.
I think so.
Timeout for Souhegan. But even though there are only a few returning players, you know, with court experience, there's a whole new first-time boys volleyball players on this roster, but they seem to be pretty athletic.
They are, definitely. A lot of them have played basketball and other sports.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, you know, there's the Audess brothers, a senior and a freshman, and the senior Aaron Audess is a returning player. There's a freshman, Peter Burdine, you know, obviously a new player. Cole Bergeron is a junior, played 2 years ago, so he missed, unfortunately, his softball season. There's a freshman, William Conley. Then we get into a bunch of seniors with Maddox Harden, Brendan Johansson. They're both first-year players. And then, all right, your son's name, is it Ioannis?
Ioanni.
Ioanni is a sophomore, but it's his first year because of the canceled season last year.
Yes, exactly. He was going to try out for last year, but of course, everything was shut down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we're glad that the boys have a team this year and they have an opportunity to play.
Right, and then Jack Kelly, a senior. Then you've got, you know, Kevin Kennerson, Broden McCune, Will Tipping as seniors, as returning players. And then Jasper Klaus is a first-year senior as well. Well, we come out of that timeout from Souhegan with an ace from Kelly. He's probably been serving for at least 6 points now.
At least 6.
And it's just a simple, straight, nice float serve.
Oh.
No net violation, so Goffstown point. A little deep on the serve, but we're gonna have a net violation there from Bergeron. He had to chase that pass a little bit and went under the net. Oh, that ball hit in.
Oh, no, on the other side. It's Goffstown.
Yeah, Goffstown's ball serve. So Tipping will serve.
Point for Goffstown.
Yeah, another point.
Boys are looking good.
Well, there's a lot of height here.
There's definitely a lot of height.
Here's an opportunity. Oh, yep. Stayed on this side. Had to make that bump pass over. Nice roll shot from Souhegan. Out of system ball, but Bergeron got to it. And that's hit long. It was set way off the net and outside, but Bergeron had to really run for that ball. So Kennerson's going to come in, and he will probably set from the back. Yeah, they're running a 6-2. Or a modified 6-2 anyway. Outside. Nice kill from, who was that?
That one
Was that Bergeron?
I believe it was. My eye was on the ball on the other side.
Yeah. Okay, so Bergeron's staying in as a right side. A mishandled serve. Yeah, so now Bergeron will stay in and hit as a right side attack player from the front row, but he is the lineup in the middle right now, and then he moves over. An ace from, which one was that?
That was Odess.
Odess, the elder Odess. So when Marty Kelly and I used to do the games, he had a conjecture that was the first team to 20 won that game. So we named it the Kelly conjecture.
Are you sticking to it this year?
I'm sticking to it.
That's
yep.
great.
Oh, another ace, just a miscommunication from Souhegan. Well, we got 22-6. Tried to get a little fancy with a jump serve, but that's the time to practice it and try it.
Absolutely. They've got a nice lead.
We have number 44 checking in for Souhegan. And number 7 serving. Short, taken by Kennerson out of system. That's going to be a double from McCune. Nice bump set, and then a net violation from Souhegan. But Bergeron had to travel a little bit in for that, but he got it over. 23-8. Players rotate, so now, yeah, so this is just the inexperience where, so with the white shirt on, Karagiannis can just, it's a free substitution. They actually have to cross behind the 10-foot line.
Okay.
So Harden will serve, number 12. Short and over. Opportunity for Goffstown. Oh, nice swing.
That was great.
Yeah, so that was a nice pass from Kelly. And then Bergeron took the second ball out of system and gave it over to McCune. So we have set point, Goffstown. Or game point. Long. And Goffstown will take this first one, 25-8. So we are going to take 3 minutes in between games. And usually the teams in the past would switch sides, but in these COVID days, they're going to stay where they are.
They're staying on their own side.
Yeah, so I'll reset this for games and see what we can fill with some time here.
Well, we're playing this team on Thursday.
Yeah, so what they're doing this year is they tried to keep it to regional games, and they added the teams to the schedule. So one home, one away game. Every game is Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we're going to see Souhegan in their gym Thursday night.
That's great.
And I don't have a schedule in front of me. I didn't print out my cheat sheet. I don't know who we're on for next week. But it's the same situation where we'll do one home game, one away game. So I know we're playing Stark this year, and Hollis Brookline, BG, Keene.
Messinic, Regional, Bishop Girton.
Yep.
And you did say Hollis Brookline and Wyndham.
Wyndham, okay.
Yeah. So next week we're on for John Stark.
Okay, well that's a relatively close game. So there's still only like 13, 14, maybe 15 high schools in the state that even have boys volleyball.
Oh, okay.
So it's, it is becoming more popular, and I think a lot of, just with this situation, with COVID and schools being partly remote and, or kids being full remote and everybody going back next week full time, I think we're lucky to have, what do we have on the roster? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 players.
13.
Which is good, and we've had in the past enough players to have a JV team and a varsity
I was
team.
just going to ask you that if most schools are finding that one team is just enough players.
Yeah, and I think that might be, if there are some schools that have JV teams, they're probably playing, independently with each other, or maybe they're getting together if they're playing each other. Which is unfortunate because it gives kids, that JV game is important because it gives kids court time.
Absolutely.
And they play 3 regardless of, who wins the match with the first 2 games. So, and JV is all about equal playing time.
Right.
But at the varsity level, it's a little different.
A little different.
So let me see if I can sneak over here and take a look at the Goffstown lineup. Yeah, so it looks pretty similar with Odessa and McCune as the outsides. Kelly and it'll probably be Maddox again. Harden as the middles. Karagiannis as the libero. Bergeron setting to start, and Tipping in there as a right side. So again, Kelly's number 3, Tipping's 13, McCune's 10, Odessa's 9, Karagiannis is 4 with the white shirt, and then Bergeron is 2. And with the mask, we can't tell how many players
It's
have
a little
beards.
difficult, absolutely. It's
Well,
kind of hard to tell them apart.
We used to have the beard competition for the boys team of which team out-bearded the other team. So Goffstown will open up this one with the serve. That at least will alternate between games.
And it looks like Bergeron is up first.
Yep, to serve. So Harden had to be on the floor for checking in as the middle, and then the free substitution for the libero. Good serve, nice pass. Outside, but a little short. But Tipping and Kelly got together there nicely for that block. Another good serve. Same play, so that ball was spinning just a little bit, and the up ref called the double. Same thing again. Oh, it goes to the right side. Oh, tipped over, but McCune he might have net marks on his face now. And a shout out to his dad, Adam McCune, who got me into the broadcasting these games.
Oh, he did.
Down in Florida now. Hopefully he's watching. Oh, nice back set and nice swing from McCune. So he goes from net marks on his face to a power kill from the right side.
He heard you say that.
Here we go. And the serve. Oh, nice serve. That was that was a nice float. Take that, ace. So I think the scoreboard in the gym still says 4-1, but it is 4-2. Oh, wow. Nice block by Souhegan, number 11, on tipping. Solo block. All right, a little sub confusion. And now the scoreboard's right in the gym, 4-3, Goffstown. Nice serve from Souhegan. Bergeron goes middle for Kelly, into the tape. But that's a nice play to get that slide going for a first-year setter and a first-year middle player.
That's right.
Oh, that's nice serve. Short, and this is Souhegan's first lead. Very nice. Another good serve, handled by Adas. Bergeron tried to punch it over. Back to Adas. Bergeron sets it back to him, comes in. That was very far off the net and hit straight down. Keep doing it, though.
A little bit higher, that ball would have been in some serious trouble.
Yeah. So a carry. Might need a timeout here, yeah. You got a timeout from Coach Lovering. Just gather before it gets to be too big of a lead. So what can happen a lot of times in games like this is you play point for point early on, and then somewhere in the middle of the game, like in the teens, a team gets a 5 or 6 point run, and a timeout's called. But then you start playing point for point again, and you run out of room, you run out of time, or run out of points to play. If you're playing point for point, you're never really cutting into a 4 or 5 point lead.
Right.
So this is a good coach's timeout here to see if we can break this little scoring run of 4 straight points for Souhegan.
Regroup a little and start over.
Yeah. Well, that was very nice of the scorekeeper to stop the clock with 3.2 seconds left in the timeout so it didn't buzz. We've got Klaus entering the game. Jasper Klaus, another first-year senior. This will be like a defensive specialist role and play the back row on defense. All right, back to a 4-point deficit for Goffstown with the serve. And it won't be Klaus's serve because he just came into the game in the back row. So it should be 3. And now we got Karagiannis out, Maddox into the front. Free ball opportunity for Goffstown. Right in the middle of all the Souhegan players. So 6-9 Goffstown. Or Souhegan's winning. Should be an opportunity for Goffstown. Klaus takes it. Bergeron puts it up. Audess has to travel and just tips it over.
Tips it. Oh!
That ball's still alive.
Wow.
Good swing. Oh, wow. That was a nice rally.
That was a nice save by Souhegan for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That was excellent defense, and the ball came off the ceiling, and you know, we probably couldn't see it in the camera, but when the ball comes off the ceiling, if you touched it and it hits the ceiling and it comes back on your side, the ball's still alive.
Right.
But if it hits the ceiling and goes to your opponent's side, then it's out. So that was, now we've got a coach's timeout from Souhegan to try to kill this little bit of Goffstown momentum coming back, because that was a really nice defensive rally they had.
Absolutely. So just 2-point difference here.
Well, I'm definitely staying warm with this mask on.
It is a little too warm with the mask on. It'll be great when it's time to just put them away.
Well, have you been, so I've been vaccinated.
Me too.
Okay.
Same as well.
Yep. And so it's, that's kind of a good peace of mind. All right, Kelly's still serving coming out of this timeout. Oh, overpass, and Maddox just sent it back, or Harden. Tip over the block. That was a nice decision by number 11 from Souhegan, because that was a pretty big block of tipping and Harden in front of him. There might be a touch there. No touch. That was a good timeout from the Souhegan coach. Nope. Never went over. No touch. So four touches from Goffstown. Well, this is Souhegan's biggest lead. So we got a substitution. Johansson coming in for Bergeron. And so Johansson will be a right side. And here's the 6-2 substitution. So Kennerson will come in for tipping and serve. And now Kennerson will set from the back. Nice deep serve.
Great serve.
Hit long. Pushed over the block. Oh, see, Kennerson had to take that first ball on defense from the tip, and nobody took the second. So it was definitely out of system there. Wow, that was a really nice set to the pin. Back set for Audess for a kill. That was a really nice combination there. Nice pass, a set, and a hit.
That's great.
So 10-4. Good, buddy. Not anymore. He's got to drop back for serve receive. I could hear Henderson calling for help on that errant pass.
That was great.
Well, we got a net, so a net violation on Souhegan first. So players have to rotate. We'll see Kelly come back in to the front row. Karagianis will sit this one out for this serve rotation. And Harden will serve for Goffstown. Opportunity for Goffstown. Out of system.
Go.
But nice
Great
set
hit.
from the outside Odess to the middle. Kelly. There we go. See, I'm
You're getting
getting them, but they all kind of look alike. All right, well, Karagianis will come back in. And we've got a substitution for Souhegan. .44 in, 9 out. And 15 will serve for Souhegan. Now he's got to run for that. Out of system ball again, and opportunity there, it's out. All right, 13-16. So here's that thing. They're playing, now they're playing point for point after that 4-point lead. And hopefully they can close this gap. That's going to go out. Oh, that's landed in. After Johansson served, that did land in. So now we'll see Bergeron back in and setting. So now Kennerson will be the right side as an offensive player. Oh. Called that one in.
That was in.
Number 10 serving for Souhegan. Get to that. Now it's 6-point. This might be Souhegan's biggest lead. All right, everybody set. Back to the action. Double hit. Well, here's that Kelly conjecture of the first team to 20. That's way out. This is Klaus serving, number 17. Short. So now we got McCune checking back in for Klaus, and as the outside, and he'll be in the back row for the next 3 rotations. Good pass. No, that ball's down by the theater now.
It took off.
Oh, that has to be a carry. Yep, little late call, but it was definitely a carry from the outside. So Kelly's going to serve. Karagianis out as libero. Harden in. So we've got Ades, Harden, and Kennerson in the front row. Hit down the line and out. 16-22. With Kelly serving. Errant pass. We'll take the point. Timeout, Souhegan. Yeah, he's just got to talk to him and say, you know, hey, boys, we got a 5-point lead, and we need to, from the Souhegan standpoint, need to close this one out.
Still early.
It's still early. It's still early in the match.
That's right.
But Souhegan has used both of their timeouts, so Goffstown still has one. And here comes the errant ball that went down to the theater. Probably trying to see if they could get a sneak preview of the musical that's going to stream. What is it, Addams Family musical
Yes.
this year? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, at least we got a season.
Absolutely, and it's great that we're able to live stream for those families that aren't able to attend, extended families.
All right, well, if you're just joining us, Goffstown won the first one 25-8. This is game 2. That's a double. And we're deep into the second with Kelly serving, number 3. Oh, met at the net and overpowered by Ades. That was a nice point right there. I mean, Kelly's got a very consistent, nice serve. It's not nothing fancy, but it's just getting in. That was a nice hustle by Bergeron to get that ball up in the air. Close that gap up. Coming out of the Souhegan timeout.
Told you we had plenty of time.
Yeah. That's out of system. It's going to be a free ball opportunity for Goffstown. Where's Bergeron going to go? Outside. Good decision to tip it, but then a carry. That was subjective. But we'll take it to close within 1. Score. Good score. There's a nice swing from Ades. Also alive. Good play from Souhegan. They're going to call that a block. That should have been a 4th hit. So the ref is saying the ball never went over. I'm confused on the score because unless I missed something. They have it as 20-24. Okay, well, Souhegan takes game 2, 25-20. And we'll have a 3-minute break in between the games. We'll come back with all tied up at 1 game each.
And the third game is played 2:15?
Nope, the third game, it's best of 5.
Best of 5.
So
best of 5.
you have to win 3. And if the case of we go to a 5th game where they're tied 2-2, the 5th game would be played to 15. So now we're in the third, and each have won a game, and we're going to start 0-0. Yeah, I missed something on the score in that last game where I missed a call of who got it, because all of a sudden I looked up at the scoreboard and it was 20-23, and I thought it should have been 21-22.
Okay.
And we'll see if there's any changes to the Goffstown lineup. And I don't have a roster for the Souhegan team, but and again with masks and everyone in black shirts, they everyone looks alike.
Everyone's blending for sure.
And for the boys this year, it's Coach Lovering, and he's coached when the program for a year or two way back when in like 2012 when the boys program started here. He was helped out and coached those couple of years, and he's assisted by Jack Belmore, and I think Jack was a 2016 graduate. No, 2018 graduate.
2018. Okay.
And the assistant coach here for the season. I have a little brag. It's not volleyball related.
Let me hear it.
For my employer, they had a go to the ESPN site and join a group and fill out a bracket for men's and women's basketball tournaments.
Okay.
I filled out on the ESPN site the women's basketball bracket. I won it for my company, and I was
great.
number 2,162 in the country.
Oh, wow.
And my only reason I was up there is because I actually had Arizona beating UConn to go to the championship. And that was the difference. So yeah, I know volleyball and apparently women's college basketball.
That's great. You think you'll continue after this?
I don't know. I mean, this is my youngest child's senior season for volleyball. Well, and for game 3, we're going to start off with Souhegan serving again. All tied up, 1-1, 0-0. Nice serve. Yeah, that was long. Similar lineup, same lineup for Goffstown. Odessa and McCune as the outsides. Oh, nice bump kill from McCune. That ball did hit one of the vents on the ceiling. So Bergeron serving, and we'll set now from the back row. That was a touch. Good defensive save. Good. And nice send over from Odessa. Oh,
nice block.
Nice block Kelly got there a little bit late, but they tried to cut it, and it went right into his block. Nice play.
That was a really nice play.
Opportunity for Goffstown. Bergeron had to take the first one. Oh, no, there's a blocked back. Number 11 for Souhegan with the solo block on Kelly. Tied at 2. Good decision to send that one over. Outside. Good defensive play by Bergeron. Tipping sent it over. Yeah, that was a little close to the net for the Souhegan setter to handle. McCune will serve. So we've got Audas, Tipping, and Kelly in the front. And that ball was out. We'll take that ace. Should go to 5-2. There we go. Now there's a question whether one of the spectators touched the ball, which would require a cleaning and change out of ball. Oh, that was a nice serve. Yeah, I was just going to say this might be a good time for a timeout. It just seems like miscommunications on the Souhegan side for the last 4 points. Gather it back together. So the other thing Marty Kelly used to do, if you want to try it, he used to try to read the lips of the coaches.
Of the coaches?
Yeah, but we were always, you know, we didn't do the live streaming back then, so we were up on the other side, way up on top of the bleachers. This is very close, so if we be quiet, I can actually hear, you know, the coaches, and that was a very different way to watch a game, was being on this side by the benches and the table. I like it. It's different.
The view's pretty great, though. That's
right,
for sure.
Right. Well, the buzzer works. We're gonna have a substitution. 25 in for 44 for Souhegan. And McCune will serve, coming out of the timeout. Deep serve, nice. Bergeron had to take the first ball on defense. That is one disadvantage of running a 6-2, where you've got your setter back there on defense. Here's a good swing from Kelly, but alive from Souhegan. Punched over. Back to Audas. That ball's still alive. It's got to go over though.
Hit the ceiling 3 times.
Yeah, nice
try though, for sure.
I think all 3 of those hits bounced off the roof.
That's right. Great hustle though by number 7.
Yeah, so Kelly's going to serve, and now we've got Aiden Audas, the freshman, in as a middle. So we've got the younger Audas, older Audas, and Tipping in the front row. All right, and there's 8 and 9 as I'm lackadaisical updating the iPad. So 9-3 with Kelly serving. Oh, that's going to overpass bad.
Oh, very nice.
Tipping took care of that one. I tell you, those players, they're almost salivating when they see that overpass coming, and just to have the timing to put it down. Nice deep serve. Here it is again. Overpass, but lost. Oh, what happened? Oh, you're calling number 11 in the net. I guess we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Ace. Oh, ball's alive. Oh, here's another overpass, but timing. But we're 12-4 Goffstown lead. But what it does is it takes 11 and puts him in the back row for the next 3 rotations for Souhegan.
Right.
Taking that blocking and hitting away from the net. Call for help, boys. Nice push over by Odessa, the freshman.
Good.
Outside. There we go. Big hit. Those are hard to handle. So Tipping will serve.
That's great.
Barely made it over
Just,
the net,
yeah.
but that sunk fast. The ball came at me and I decided not to touch it, but then it went into the back room. Sorry. I figured it had to be changed out if I touched it anyway, but then the door was open behind me. Oh, nice save from McCune. Defensive play back to Des with a tip over, and we'll take that point. So now 16-4. Definitely out of system. Opportunity for Goffstown again. Karagiannis, good pass. That was a long set, and again, it's the first game. They'll work on that timing.
Right.
That will definitely improve as this short season goes on.
Timeout on this side.
Yep, Souhegan coach called for a timeout after the substitution. So now we've got the official timeout. And I think he might have saved a timeout to check the rotation. So they might need to do that coming out of the timeout. Oh, we got more faculty joining the crowd. Again, yeah, I like this view over here. Well, and the other thing too is we can get the fans in the stands. Although
That's right, you can see
it's
that.
a COVID level crowd.
Yeah.
But it's been great in the years past that, the support that the boys program has had here, where we've often had more spectators at the away games, than those home teams have had.
Right.
It was a fun couple of years. So now they're checking the rotation. And now the up ref's got to adjust his whistle in his mask, and he's ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. And I feel bad for him. That was a delay that may have contributed to that serve. Opportunity again for Goffstown on a free ball. Dust takes it. Bergeron back sets. Oh no, that was, who took that? Oh, the middle freshman Dust took that and they called a double on him. Yeah, this is the position of the pillar was right there.
I don't know how they see that sometimes.
Serving error, 18-6. And maybe after that timeout, Kennerson checked into the game. There's been a few serving errors, not too many.
For some of these first-time players, I think they're doing pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So checking serve rotation again. And all set. So it was out of rotation. It should have been number 10 serving. So no do-over. That's a point for Goffstown, now 19-7. Outside, off the block.
Good.
Good defense. Oh, nice block. Who was that?
That was a really nice block.
Yep,
That was
Kennerson and Kelly together.
Kennerson.
Or should I say Kelly Kennerson?
There you go. That name sounds familiar.
Uh-huh. That Kelly Kennerson block. We got to look for that. And a late double call. Well, not late, but a double call. 21-7 Goffstown. And Bergeron still serving. So we're going to see Peter Burdine, a freshman, coming in late in the third for Kelly. Get some court time as a middle. Yep. 22. Good jump serve. Oh, double shot. Now, the scoreboard here says 24, so I'm gonna go with 24. But now 24-8. So we've got another game point for Goffstown to take the lead in the match, 2-1. Good pass. Opportunity for Souhegan to the outside, and
Nice.
Gonna go out, but it's played by Audas. Go outside, back set to McCune, and blocked. Nice play by number 11. McCune tried to get a little cute there with pushing it over. Outside to Kennerson. Nice kill. There we go. He can have supper tonight.
Plus dessert. Make sure he
Plus
gets dessert.
Well, he needs it. See how skinny he is?
I think he's just gotten taller.
Right. 25-10. Well, so Goffstown takes the second. We are going to go to a fourth. It's best of 5. Goffstown will take that 2-1 lead going into game number 4. Well, when they were in the warm-ups and he put one down, I was kind of in the back of the gym, kind of making sure the balls didn't go down the hallway, and he put one down and hitting the lines, and I'm like, gee, where'd you learn to do that?
He's had a little bit of practice.
Well, yeah, and he, in club, seasons he had done for a couple of years. He was a 5-1 setter, 5-1 offensive setter, and then this year. They did kind of a modified just practice time, so he did have some court time, but he was a middle, so it was like he was all over the place. But we usually make fun of the liberos' parents because they got to be different and wear a different shirt. They can't conform with the rest of the team.
Just remember who's helping you out here.
Yeah, oh, exactly. All right, so what's your feeling on the sleeveless uniforms?
Different. I wasn't sure what to see on the boys, but I mean, it's probably a little bit easier to play in, I would think, instead of the sleeves.
Yeah. Well, and I was thinking about this, and I actually dug up a picture from went in the attic, found my high school yearbook, and showed volleyball, because we had shirts that had collars on them and long sleeve, and they were, you didn't have these, the mix of the spandex material with the nylon and a little bit of cotton in there.
That's
and these,
right.
These athletic blends. So this was like a freaking cotton shirt.
Oh boy, that must have been hot.
Yeah.
These dry fit ones are much cooler. And sleeveless, is this the first time they have that?
No, these are, they've worn sleeveless before. But you know what? It's been 2 years.
Oh,
It's
right.
been almost 2 years since we've seen boys volleyball action here. So it looks like a similar lineup with McCune and Audace as outsides, Harden and Kelly as middles, Tipping as a right side, Bergeron setting. So then we'll see Karagiannis come in for Harden as the libero. And they just have to wait for the ref to complete the lineup check. Coming over to the Goffstown side for it. All right, we are ready to go for game 4. Scoreboard 0-0. Now we're ready to go. And Goffstown starts serving. Outside, just into the net. Setter's got it, outside. Oh, off the block and straight down. Nice kill for number 10 from Souhegan. Powered that down off the block. Oh, he was on the line. Foot fault. There's McCune serving. That's a carry. Oh, he's going to be way under the net. McCune still serving. So I know the McCune story.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, nice put back by Tipping. Oh, that's a tough play off that net. They should have gone up to the net and attacked it above the tape. After the season, in the past, we've had a, kind of a parent-kid game. And it happened that Broden and his dad were lined up against each other. And Broden went to hit the ball and actually got blocked by his dad.
Oh, funny.
Oh, big swing from Odessa, just long. And he actually went to the security camera from
to
the
replay?
gym to get the footage.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
Nice save.
Yep. Good play
Awesome.
by Tipping to send it over. There's a double. They're going to call that just based on that rotation of that ball coming out of it with two hands. If it starts spinning, and that's why the ball is different colors. So the ref can see it spinning on a pure white ball. You couldn't see the spin. That was the brother connection there. So what's the call? Double hit.
Double hit.
That was very late, but all right, so now I'll match the scoreboard in the gym. So Souhegan 18 in for 44. And there's very specific rules, when you sub in, you wait at the sideline between the 10-foot line and the half-court line or mid-court line.
Oh,
Oh,
ref
we'll get
wasn't
a
ready.
do-over here. There we go. Oh, just out. That was a nice play from number 11. Now Souhegan's got a 3-point lead here. Timeout, Goffstown. Good play for a timeout. In the past, when teams have gone back and forth and, somebody wins the first and then the other team wins the second and, that team wins the first, they're winning from the same side of the court.
Right.
And you can always say, that, whoever's
They've
on
got
that
an
side
advantage,
last is gonna win. But, here we're not switching sides. And I also will apologize if I'm breathing heavily into the mic. I somewhat got it positioned underneath the mask. I want to see another Kelly Kennerson block.
Yes.
But the thing is, even if this is recorded and put back up, Kelly won't watch it.
Oh, really?
She doesn't like hearing me do the play-by-play. Maybe she hears me all the time and has heard me all the time for the past 28 years, but...
So if the volume's off, do you do the commentary anyway?
and it's funny, I'll do that, like a football game will be on, the Patriots game will be on, and I'll call the holding call, before the announcer does, and I'll just kind of give it a side eye. Yes, I heard you. All right, I haven't been paying attention. It's that's 6 for Goffstown now, so cut the lead to 1. In the 4th, Goffstown up 2-1. And it's Tipping serving. Tied. All tied up at 7. Now, tip that into the block and straight down. They have to get a little bit tighter than that for that. All right, so well, here's Kennerson for tipping. And Kelly's not on the floor right now, so we won't see it.
Nice.
All right, 8-8. Nice pass. Tipped over. That's a double from McCune or a carry.
Now you've got me watching the ball.
Well,
the way
that
that
one,
it spins.
It like stayed in contact with his hands for too long of a, that extra half a second. Nice way to get out of the way. Oh, he dove for it, and the ball was going out, but 18 dove for it and did touch it. It was a good hustle. So Audus, the freshman, serving. That's going to be a carry. Or a double. Tied at 10. All right, so Kelly's back on the floor, so we could conceivably see a Kelly Kennerson. Oh, nice set. Nice hit down the line by McCune. There was a Kennerson Kelly. Long.
Out.
Oh no, it dropped in.
It's calling it in.
Oh no, net violation. So the down ref did call the ball in.
Oh.
What happened?
I'm
Now
not
he
sure.
called it in. All right, so it's 10-12 because Souhegan's serving. Oh, that's a double. He's got to bump those when he can't twist his body around enough to get it. All right, so Bergeron serving. Good hustle by Bergeron to try to run that ball down. I do like the Souhegan's nickname, the Sabres.
Yes. Have we played this team before?
Yes.
In the past?
Yep,
Okay.
Yep. And they have a giant saber-tooth tiger in their gym.
Oh, great.
So so your experience with the girls team, they're a Division II, in girls volleyball because of the size of the school, but for boys, there's only one division.
Okay.
So like the girls teams don't play each other. Oh, out. All right, well, this might be Goffstown's first lead of this game. And this is a must-win for Souhegan to extend the match. Net violation on 11. So this is that midpoint. If Goffstown can put a rally together here and get a 4 or 5 point lead, that's really hard to overcome. The ball's got to go over. Oh, he's got to. Yep, he knows it. He's got to bump those. Yep, in. Pushed over. Oh, Bergeron had to really run for that. But there was that 4 point lead. Now if they can play point for point, close this match out. Short. So Audas is back in, the freshman. So we got both Audas's and Kennerson in the front row.
That ball was out, so.
Yeah, that ball was out. 19-14. Couldn't get out of the way in time. He tried to. Knew it was going out, but. Back set to Kennerson, had to reach way back for it and hit it into next week. 20-15. Substitution. 6 in for 44, and 6 will serve. So you did a girls game with me at one point.
Yes.
Yes. So you're not. This isn't your first time in the booth.
It is not. You asked me again because you love how much I talk.
I know, and it's funny because you're all the moms are like, no, I can't do it, and then you get in here and it's like you're a natural.
Oh, sure. Are you watching this game after this?
I absolutely
You're gonna watch
will.
the recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you my notes on your on the critique.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
Well, there's a nice another kill from Souhegan. But if there are any other moms listening, if you'd like to take a shot, in the booth, it's really fun. It is fun.
It is, actually. You get a nice view of the court.
You can kind of hear what's going on with the officials and the bench. And all right, 20. I missed a couple updates. It's 21-17. And that's out. Well, Goffstown's 3 away from their first win of the 2021 season. That's still alive. That's got to go over.
Oh.
Nice effort.
That was really good effort.
Good serve from Audas. kind of look at his hands
Yes.
like you have betrayed me. Nice set, nice hit, off the block. Nice kill for McCune. So, match point for Goffstown with Odess serving. So Kelly's back in the front. Double hit, that's it. Goffstown takes it.
Game point.
Goffstown wins in the fourth, 3-1 by scores of 25-8, 20-25, 25-10, and 25-18 to move to 1-0 on the 2021 season. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Julie Karagianis, for joining me in the booth.
Thank you.
This is Matthew Kennerson, and we'll see you next week for Goffstown's home game versus Souhegan.
Sounds great.
Yep.